Hey guys, welcome to a farm sim episode on a new map. Played this map a little bit ago. Cannot pronounce it. Who's in? Something like that. Beautiful map. I know Landy has been doing some single player on it. And I believe he's got it up on the dedicated. So I wanted to kind of play it by myself. Just get kind of used to the map. It is very independent, I guess, where unless you have the GPS mod, which I do, but I'm not familiar with it, you basically have to do most of the field work by yourself. So I figured I'd basically do it, see how you guys liked it. So I'm going to start out. I basically have just about all the same equipment that I had on the other map that we were playing, but due to the issues I was having just with that map and the instability, I don't know what was going on with it. I figured it was time to maybe just get into a little change. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some chopping for you guys. Just gotta get my GPS set here, or my GPS, my speed control, so I can get chopping here and not worried about my speed. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoy. This might be a little bit of a longer video just because it is going to be all manual type of work. So get your beverages and popcorn ready. I don't know how long we'll be recording, but I figured might as well get a little something up. It is pretty late tonight. I might put this up in, well, it won't be really sectioned off, but I was thinking I might do some tonight and some tomorrow, but I think I'll just put this guy up on the old YouTube there and let you guys watch. Now this is kind of an issue, having a trailer on the back, but just because this map is the way it is, I really can't hire Harold to do the chopping. So and I did have a comment the other day about asking if I could use the forage harvester with a trailer. So here you go. So basically answer that question for you. Really know how long I'm going to be able to put up with some of these trees. I mean, they are beautiful, but I don't like trees next to my fields for some reason. Parcel this up a little bit here. I can make this one a little bit easier. quieter in the cab. Pretty good sized field too, compared to the other couple fields that we had in the other map. But I started doing work on that backfield that I was working last night with the modded tractors that were basically epic failures. But after I had done that, I started to really start to plant some, and they just was not cooperating at all. So I made an executive decision to just kind of nuke it. Yeah, I don't really know. I really do like Bornholm, but I mean, it's just something about that map just really did. I don't know, it just didn't jive. They did a really good job by adding the cows and the sheep to the farm, but it still just wasn't there for me. But I figured this would be a little bit more low-key than having 90 things going on at the same time. A little bit more relaxing. I think if we start this in the multiplayer, I don't know what Landy's feelings are on it or what he's planning on doing. I know that he'll be probably using the GPS. Oh, it's actually Courseplay, I believe, that works that. So Courseplay doesn't work in multiplayer servers, so I don't really know what we'd end up doing unless we do it all by hand, which would be awesome. Getting two choppers or forest harvesters going rather than just me kind of going at her. But don't know, kind of gotta see what he has planned for it. I do believe that he is talking about opening up the server this weekend. I don't know if that's a guarantee yet or not, but that'll give you all a chance to hop in there and play with him. I don't know what day he's actually planning on doing it. I do have to work Saturday and Sunday. I'm also gonna be busy, family. But if it is on and I'm around, I will definitely hop in, see how the outcome of it is, see some of you guys. Probably get some video subscriber day or something like that, I don't know. But yeah, I thought that'd be kind of cool. Hopefully we can get some of you guys in the TeamSpeak too. I haven't seen really anybody but the same old faces in there, so if you guys haven't got TeamSpeak, freaking get it, hit us up in it. Really, we open it up for us, but more or less to get you guys in there. It's a big server, plenty of open room, got a bunch of your own channels in case you wanted to do your own thing. So not to mention, I mean, we've got quite a few guys now that we play with on a daily basis, and sometimes we record with them in the room, and you know, they're all just walking, so you never know. Wonder how long I've been going with that freaking thing being full. Probably way too long. I never even noticed it. There would be the tiredness coming out. Big silage bunk here. It's not a lot of unloading room. Just wanted to make sure that was going to actually work. Tell me I'm gonna have to actually drive into the corn. Yep. Oh well. I want to, but yeah, you gotta have her actually switched on to the header there. So I wonder how long I went with that thing just pouring silage out the chaff off the side. Probably a whole pass. I'm not used to looking at that meter. Wish a little buzzard go off inside the cab or something, I'm telling you. On another subject, I had a subscriber now asked me the other day, or mentioned that he wished he could hire me for a day. I'm not good with names, so please don't get offended by that. Wanted to hire me for a day to help him stack logs or do this or do that in a log. And I offered to go in and do it. That's what I planned on doing a video on tonight. But I did check quite a few times after I got home from work, and I never seen the server up, so I did look for you, bud. But yeah, I didn't see it. And I had Landy looking while I was at work to make sure I didn't miss it. But yeah, that's not going to be a everyday type of thing. So don't get bent out of shape if I don't join your server or whatnot. Today I just really did not know what I was going to do for a video because of the map issue, and then because the dedicated server that we had been playing on had been shut down because we made a executive decision that that server was just too foobar to really mess with. So the server that we had logged forever and almost got all that area done finally is now down. Like I said earlier, I think we're going to start this map doing some agricultural work. But I am still looking for another map. I thought about the Alps, just because it's got some wicked hills in it and a lot of good foresty area to it. But I've also got, I think it's Smoky Mountains, which is a beautiful, beautiful map with a nice logging area. But it looks a little bit uniform for the logging area. Like the trees are almost in like a sort of row. So I don't really know what I'm gonna do yet. Maybe the next map hasn't really come out yet. But if you guys have got a map that you kind of like and you think the logging area is really cool, let me know and we'll check it out. No guarantees that I will play it or not, but I'll definitely check it out. But I think the maps are kind of still on a low scale. Besides this guy I've kind of liked right from the beginning. I think he came out maybe a month, maybe less than a month after the game came out, and I fell in love with it the first time I played it. But it was just so self-reliant that you couldn't hire Harold, and I didn't want to get into that because I didn't know how the videos would go and what people would be interested in watching. So, but now I feel comfortable throwing up a video like this in a series probably like this, being with Landy and whatnot. So and from the looks of it, looks like we're going to be busy for the next couple days between this machine and the claws. Wow. Claws combine. Looks like we got an awful lot of fields to harvest here right off the bat. So I hope you all are kind of up for that. If you're not, I'm sorry. But yeah. That could be kind of fun. Have not done really, I mean, the amount of time that I've actually spent in a chopper or a combine in this game, Farm Sim 2013. What was the last one? 11 or 9, something like that. 9 was when I started. I do not think I had maybe 2-3 hours in a combine or a chopper at the most, so I'm definitely gonna be learning. I didn't even mow grass. I mean, I would always get the mower that I could hire a Herald, and it had a little hopper at the back of, so I didn't even need to worry about it. And I would play the maps where I could dump the grass in and take the I was spoiled on the maps. I'll just say that much. When I know we're full, I'm just gonna make it back over to that tractor because there's so much corn here. I really do like the texturing on this map too. It's a lot better looking than going home. I think I'm gonna dump that trailer right there. That way I kind of got a straight shot, so I can back straight up to it. This guy. This guy loves his fuel, so I didn't leave him running. Thinks she might have some leak by. The injector pump's not working the way she should be. Either that or I got another hole in the tank. This thing drinks the old fuel. I think the name of the game here is going to be kind of make a hill out of this guy. The book at least. That way I don't have to drive over the top of it. So I'd rather back up it than... Whoa. I'd rather back up it than drive over it every time, so... The farm area is a little bit tight here. This tree's definitely gotta go. Which, I mean, in real life is probably a lot closer than a lot of the other maps. Just because, I mean, normally a farmer would tend to the field more than the farm, per se. Use a little bit of property for the actual farm and the rest of it land to actually tillable land. Which is another reason why I really like this map, besides the fields not being square. And at first that's kind of what I always went for, was square fields, but it's a nice change after playing so many years on square fields and whatnot. I mean, actually having to do some of the work, which sounds completely stupid, but yeah, after not really having to do anything, but basically I was playing on all the games, including the last one. I was basically playing like a Sims, because I would hire Harold to do everything. You know, I would unload the choppers or unload the combines myself, just because I did not want to use the GPS or course play. But I mean, if I was in fact using the GPS or course play, it would be exactly like a freaking Age of Empires, Sims, whatever the heck it's called, Sims. I think it's Sims. You know, that type of thing, where you're basically just rolling over the land and just pointing where you want things to go. So, I mean, I do like this kind of gameplay a lot more. just because it does take time. It's not you're a billionaire, even though I am a millionaire in this game, like I said before. But at least it's not 93 million. I mean, this is spendable money that I can spend in probably 4 or 5 mods, so we're definitely going to have to keep track of the money. Because I think I started this game out with 5 or 6 million, and I'm already down to 1.8. So, I mean, that just goes to show you right there. It's not cheap to get this equipment, but it is when you have a mod that helps you add in some cash to get started, which a lot of people are against. But that's another one of them deals. I've slaved away on this game so long and done it straight for so long that it burns you out when you do it. You finally get big equipment and you're like, yeah, what do I do now? Everything comes so easy. But that's where doing everything by hand comes in. It's not so easy anymore. It's kind of like mowing a big lawn. This all down here, I think that should fill it up pretty good. No, I'm not going to go through and get, that stuff and everything else. Not because I don't want to, but just because, you know what? You drive by a freshly cut field in the fall and you got stalks all over the place still, So I'm just doing a one pass type of deal. Or if I miss a little, I miss a little. It's not because I don't really care, it's just because, well, I don't really care either. I guess. I'm hitting kind of a hard spot here. I don't know what is going on. But it's only in this area. Every other area I'm pulling 60 grains. But down here I'm getting around 18. Which is kind of weird. Unless it's all the equipment over here. I guess. Yeah, it could be all that equipment. I've got quite a bit over here too, so I don't really know. Plus the map hasn't really fully rendered in. I haven't really got all that completely done. I haven't really went outside the farmyard. Sweet if I could frickin' be playing Pandora while I'm doing this. But due to copyright, I cannot. So all we get to do is listen to the engine. But it would be sweet. Listen to some 90s country or something like that. Oh yeah. I feel like I was back on the farm. just for shits and giggles, and to know kind of how much videos getting watched of this type of gameplay. Leave in the comment below if you've made it this far. Just put I'm still here or something like that, just so I can kind of tell, you know, how many people are actually still watching this. And I don't know, it'll kind of help me figure out what I'm gonna do if I get no comments. I mean, I don't know how I would go about doing this any other way besides with the courseplay mod. But if we do multiplayer, I mean, this is pretty much how we're gonna have to do it, which I'm enjoying it myself. But I don't really know if I can sit through watching somebody play it. But either way, yeah, just I'm still here in the comments below, and that'll let me know that you guys are still with me. I know, like I said, tonight I'm really not talking all that much, but that won't be every night. Like I said, this is getting recorded very late at night. It's probably 10:30, which I'm normally in bed by 10. But due to me not having to work tomorrow, having to work Saturday, I'm taking a risk. Hopefully there'll be a couple people that are still with me. Pretty cool. You can see all the tram lines or tire tracks from the previous rows we've done. It's kind of cool. They haven't really disappeared. So it must have a longer set time on this map. More wheel lines, I think it's called. Which does wreak havoc on your memory, I do know that. That and the tram lines through the field. I got rid of that mod as soon as I figured out, after listening to Raven talk about it, that can really slow down a computer after some time. Which does make sense. Oh, fell asleep there. Really getting sick of having to do these circles. If I did not have that wagon on the back, I wouldn't have to. Be able to cut her into smaller sections, so just leave a little bit at the edges. That's quite a bit more than what I wanted to leave. Really wish they'd fix these trailers so they actually filled. I mean, I do love how they got the filling where it's spraying type of deal, or dumping, you know. I really do love that aspect of it, but the fact that the trailers don't actually heap anymore, I don't understand that. The trailers can actually physically hold more, make them hold more. But there's got to be more to it than what I know. That's all I got to say. Grab these last two little bits here. Oh, missed one stock. Throw down the header when I meant to throw off the trailer. This guy, unload that, and we'll end the video. Fast moving camera really does screw up me on this controller. Alright guys, we'll end her there. Hope you enjoyed a little bit, yeah, a little bit of chopping, I guess you'd say, or a lot. But, stay tuned. Next we will get the claws out of the hedgerow by resetting it. And get some wheat, barley, and everything else off the fields. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed. And stay tuned for the next one.